Okay, I'm live. So I only have like 470 subscribers, so I'm not even sure if anyone's going to log on, but I should try and make live streaming more of a thing. So here I am. I'm on the webcam of my laptop, so it's pretty bad quality. I think I'm going to buy a laptop, a webcam. So, anyways, I've got, you can see here, I've got a table, a photo booth printer, and two photo booths. So I'm just going to play around with them. So let's see if I can get this to the best here. Maybe I'll put it down on a chair or something like that. Okay, so is that better? I think so. I'll just go towards the edge here. So I've got this little guy. This is my newest built photo booth. You'll see it on videos. My do-it-yourself photo booth video builds by Lee. I've got that one, and then I've got that photo booth inside this little suitcase here, and I've actually got a video of me building that one. So let's plug them in. So 4-foot extendable lifetime table. I love using these tables because they have 3 different height settings, right? So if you have a photo booth and there's kids, then you can go on the lower setting, or you can go on whatever setting you want, basically. Some of my photo booths have tilt and some of them don't. Tilt's okay, or tilt's good, but when you're at a photo booth, you're going to need to be like at a medium height anyways, if you have tall people and short people, because they're not going to be going inside the booth and adjusting it for every picture. They just want to touch the touch screen and go from there. So yeah, so let's get this booth on. So yeah, this booth is, let's see if I can find it, a tape measure. I had one yesterday here. Of course, it's lost. Kids are always moving stuff around. I don't know. It's like 2 feet high. I think it is. It's 2 feet high, and then like this is a 13-inch monitor, so it's like 16 inches long this way. Got a Canon camera. It's a Canon. Gosh, what is it? Oh, this is a Canon 40D. So Canon 40D with a regular 1855 lens, and a newer N250 watt professional monolight strobe. So all in all, this booth was pretty cheap to build. The monolight strobe cost me like I don't even know how much, like $100, not even $80. That's Canadian. And the camera I found for like $100 on a buy and sell. The computer I bought off of eBay for like $70. The monitor I found on eBay for like $50 or something like that, plus shipping. And then all the cords I bought brand new off of YouTube. And yeah, so basically my photo booths are just cameras, computers, and touch screens, and photography lights. That's pretty much what any photo booth is, right? They just put it all together for you, rather than me building them. As I said before, I've got the do-it-yourself photo booth build videos, so you might want to check those out. So yeah, you know what? I'll give you a little peek inside here. It's not hard to see. So you see the computer and the camera, and there's a little fan there, the touch screen. So yeah, so grab the extension cord and we'll just plug it in. So Still 0 people. That's okay. I doing this more for me, for quarantine boredom, I guess. So just plug in the extension cord, plug in the photo booth. So once I plug it in, all I have to do is just turn the computer on. And so I'm going to turn the computer on. And turn the light on, the light's working. Except the fan should be running. I gotta figure this out. Oh, there's a button to turn on the fan. So now the fan's running. We actually don't need it running, it's just gonna be noisy, so turn the fan off. Okay, so you can see it booting up here, right? So when I bought the computer, it just had a regular hard drive in it. So I went and bought a solid state hard drive. So solid state hard drives are good for photo booth computers because they make it boot up faster. So I changed out all my drives to solid state. I bought my solid state drive for like $40 from China. It's like 120 gigabyte, right? You don't need lots of gigabytes because it's just gonna go out for a photo booth, take the photos, and then you're gonna wipe the photos or back them up on Google afterwards. So that's what's going on. So this is a program from my last gig, Save on Foods. I actually made a video of that. So if you look back at my videos, I can't remember what it is. There's a thumbnail with a blue background on. It's like how to watch me run a photo booth gig or something like that. It's a few videos down. And so that was the last time that this booth went out. So as you can see, it starts up. I have it set up so that it just automatically boots into the program, right? So you can easily do that through Windows. If you just Google how to get your photo booth program to, or programs on Windows 10 to start up upon turning the computer on. If you Google that, it'll show you how. It's super easy. So yeah, I mean, it's so simple, right? Ready here. So I'm going to plug the printer in. We're going to play around with the printer here. So I haven't done very many videos on printers, but first, let's find an umbrella. So I should also mention I've got a little keyboard. So yeah, the touchscreen you can navigate through, but sometimes it's hard just hitting all the right buttons. So when you need to enter like Wi-Fi passwords and something like that, it's just good to have one of these as backup, so you can do precision clicks and targeting and so forth. So yeah, so photography umbrella here. We just got a reflective one. Normally you don't want to go with gold, as that'll kind of give a gold appearance, but this is just one of my extra ones. So yeah, so silver is gives a nice white color. But yeah, we're gonna put this gold one on. Just photography umbrella, get it off eBay for, if you find them on good deal, you can get them for like $5 Canadian. So whatever that is in US dollars right now. So just slides right through. Super simple. So if you're wondering what my photo booths are made of, they're made of HDPE. So that's high density polyethylene or something like that. So it's like the stuff that is on hockey boards. So it's super weather resistant, super durable. It'll outlast all of us. So I'm gonna turn this light down because it's just getting in the way. So mode. So even off is good right now. Actually, we'll just put on low. So let's hook up the printer. So I myself have 7 photo booths, but I only have 2 printers. Actually, that's a lie. I've got 4 other mini photo printers. that go out. But the professional style of printers, I've only got two of them, and that's all I need. I can't keep those steadily booked. It's seldom I actually have two booths going out. It's usually only during Christmas time that happens. So this lighting in here is terrible. Maybe it will be better if I turn that off. Yeah, I think so. So anyways, right down here is this is the Rugged case I bought for like, I don't know, $80, $100 Canadian. It's awesome. Holds the printer. It's solid. You can drop the printer. I've actually dropped the printer a few times. My staff have dropped it, I think. And keeps it nice and solid. So the printer's in here. It's got nice pockets. Yeah. So here is the DNP RX1 HS. Actually, this is just the RX1. My other one's the HS. The only difference between the RX1 and the HS are that the HS has an upgrade on it that makes it print faster. So I don't care about fast prints, as most of my photo booths are for long periods. So I didn't do the upgrade on this one, and that's fine. I saved myself 2 seconds. So let's just put the printer right here in front of the booth. So power cord. So 10 amp, 125 volt power cord just goes in the back. This printer I bought online from, I can't remember, one of those companies in the States. I got it from like New York. So it ended up costing me, I think almost $700 for the printer and $300 for shipping. I think you can get it a little cheaper now. I think it's more like $400 for the printer. So, but if you get a photo booth printer, this is kind of the one to get. They have an upgraded black version. I can't remember what the model is, but that one's good. So we're gonna plug it in. And then just put the printer cord in. So I'm just plugging the printer cord into the back of the printer. So turn it on. There we go. 2 beeps. So now it shows the power button and the ribbon is blinking. That's because there's no media in it. So the media is ribbon and paper. So that's what it's called. It's called media. So we'll open it up, and in the DNP RX1, there's always a little piece of foam. So we're going to take this foam and store it. We always need to put it back when we're transporting it. You always take out the media because the media is so heavy that it can jump around in here and it can disalign the printer head. So that's why this thing keeps the printer head nice and secure. I have lots of people in my area, or a few people in my area, have these DNP RX1s, and they never take the media out. And I know that some of them have had problems and some of them haven't. So I wouldn't chance it unless you just don't care and you'll just buy another printer, because it does waste a lot of media. So looks like I need to clean the inside of it there. Anyways, so there's also a little paper tray that you hook onto. Let's get the media out. Still 0 people. I hope you can all hear me. So let's turn the volume up just in case. All right. So, oh, okay, microphone's back on. Oh, is it me in the room, or is there one other person? So that's cool anyways. So if someone else is in the room, you can comment. If you don't want to comment, I understand. It kind of singles you out in front of all the people. Okay, so media here for the DNP RX1 printer. So the media is nice for this printer because it's big. You can get 1,400 prints in one event. Usually, I do about 120 prints in a 2 to 4 hour gig. So literally, these things last like 10 gigs. Other photo booth people might tell you different. They tell you that they'll go through one in one whole event. Maybe true for them, but I've never been to an event where that happens. So that's my experience. So anyways, you just load the paper right in. It's just super simple. I've got a video on how to load the DNP RX1 printer. You'll check through my videos. So when you feed it through, sorry, paper insert's right here. There's a little sticker that says paper insert. So once I stick it in, you just feed it through and it'll make a beep when you stop feeding it. So we'll listen for the beep. There we go. And then there is a roll. So this is dye sublimation printing. So dye sub printing, it's not ink. So it's a special kind of paper. And then these are the ribbons here. If your ribbon breaks at an event, I've also got a video for that, so check that out because it's happened, and it's actually a pretty simple video. You just kind of wind it into each other. But with the dye sub printing, it's a heat transfer. So it heats up here and then transfers like the 3 different shades on. So the 3 different shades, and then the white one's like a protective coating, I think. So it kind of does that. I'm not exactly certain of the printing process, so I might be lying to you. You might want to Google it, but this is just what I've gathered from 7 years of doing photo booths. So it's pretty simple. There's a yellow piece of plastic. You just match up this yellow piece of plastic and click it in, and then we'll click in the other side. And then close it. Once it closes, it'll print like 8 copies, I think, to line itself up. So let's see how many it prints. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 5. It's going to print 1 more, I think. And then this goes winding the media there. So it prints 5 4x6 to line up. So if you choose to have the printer and bring it to events without loading the media in or out, you'll save yourselves 5 prints every time. I think it costs like 11 to 13 cents per print. So if you're cheap and you want to save yourself 50 cents, then to sacrifice the printer head, then go ahead and do that. I do not, because I don't want to go out and buy a new printer. Okay, so printer's ready. It logged onto the photo booth program. I'm going to see if I can go in a little bit closer now. We want to take a look at the booth there and what I'm doing. So. Still there? Close. So we're in the photo booth program, so we can play around. I'm just going to use this. Like, the touch screen does work, but I'm just going to use this as it's more precise. So let's take a look at the program there. So settings. So you can basically change everything around. So down here it says booth mode. So you can click in photo booth, GIF, boomerang, and video. So this program's called DSLR booth. And so you basically just can mess around with the settings. Super simple. So general camera, you can change the settings for the camera, you know, how long you want between each shot. So if you take, let's say, 3 seconds between each shot, then instead of 5, you save yourself 2 seconds on each photo, and then those 2 seconds add up and end up being less prints. So if you're short on media, you can always make the time between each shot just a little bit longer so that you can save media at events. Or if people are super drunk at events, they need longer to realize what they're doing in pictures. It's kind of funny. It sounds weird me saying it, but it's true. So I don't know. No one has any questions, so I'm not really gonna go like hardcore into this unless I don't. There's 2 people in here, so if you have any questions, then you can put them in here, and I can explain DSLR booth to you. But we're going to just click out of that. So the beauty of DSLR booth is that you can change the photo of the menu screen. You can actually do it as like a live screen so that it'll show the live screen beforehand. But I always like to have like a bride and groom or a wedding message. We can change that here so you can see. So we just went into settings and display. So, and then down here, start screen image. So you just press browse and it goes into all the images. So I have everything that I've had programmed onto here. I don't know. This photo booth is fairly new, so I don't have many here, but this is my generic screen for people who don't opt to buy a custom design. So we'll just click that, or click it there. So select it, and then we'll save. So save that, and then the menu screen changes. So now it's more of a photo booth generalized screen. Photo booth, tap the screen to begin. So with DSLR booth, super simple. When the client gets it, all they have to do is just touch the screen, and then it takes photos. So and there's a little lock in the corner, and you can passcode your screen. So it's just 1984. That's my password. Gets you out into user mode, so you can play around with that. Let's try taking a photo and making a print. So I'm just going to go into my printer settings, printing, and then so DSRX1 is my main printer. I don't have a secondary printer hooked up. So I don't think we even need to print. It's already configured, so that's nice. No questions. 2 people, what's up? So let's save that. Okay, so you can go into the template and change how it prints. So right now I have it set on a Save on Foods template, but we can do the Save on Foods template, whatever. Okay, let's take a few photos. So the client, I'm gonna maximize this. The client comes in and they click on the photo booth. So click it. Here I am. Can you see me? What's up? So it's pointing at my kitchen table. Not the best background. We'll set up a background in a bit too. I'm gonna go over backdrops if we have the time. So it's a little bright. You can obviously toggle all of that. So took 3 photos. You can adjust it to take however many photos you want, and then email, SMS, and print. So let's text one to my phone. So SMS. So send SMS. So here's my phone here. My little backdrop post. It reminds me to post every day. So it's going slow. So let's print in between too. So they can print as well. So print how many copies? Let's do one. That'll print two 2x6 copies. So looks like we ran into printer trouble. This is perfect. I like running into printer trouble on a live feed because, and texting trouble. So we can diffuse the problem. I can show you how to diffuse problems. Okay, so printer trouble. So let's go done. And the little lock in the corner, go into the settings. So I put my passcode in, settings, printing. So something's wrong with the printer. So we want to go configure the printer. So normally the main problem for this is when you plug in the printer to the computer, it for some reason creates a second copy. So you'll see I have DSRX1, DSRX1 copy 1, DSRX1 copy 2. So you just might want to go to one of the other printer copies and figure out which one it is. So it's on DSRX1 copy 2 right now. So let's change to copy 1 and see if that works. So we'll save that, and then we'll go back in and we'll try to print this one again. Print. So that didn't work. So let's try the main DSRX one. Settings, printing, configure printer. So DSRX1. So apply, print, save, go back into the print. There we go. It's printing. So I just switched to the other print under print options, or to the other printer. So that is a big secret. It took me a long time to figure that out. So just take that. That's good info right there. So it takes about 13 seconds to print. You see, I forgot to set the printer to cut in between the prints. So you can set it to cut by 4x6 or by 2x6. Actually, with this printer, there is a third kind of media that you can get where it does like square Instagram photos, but I haven't done that yet. So this is a quick printout from the DNP RX1 HS. Let's set up our next photo booth. So I'm just going to put this one here. We're going to leave it kind of going and just start on our next one. So this next photo booth is in this nice little case here. So I'll go down here. I have actually a video of this photo booth build. So this photo booth, it's my mini booth. So put it out here and it goes on a pole. So oh, this webcam's terrible. I'm going to get a new webcam, I promise, so that these things will be like crisp and clear HD. So this photo booth is cute. So it's made out of the same stuff as this one, HDPE. It's got a Surface Pro 2 in it, and the Canon T5 camera with a regular 1855 lens. It mounts onto a heavy-duty speaker tripod with like a tripod mount there. So the beauty of this photo booth is it's home built. So any problems that I saw with other manufacturers, I got to avoid it. So I made a really quality product with this. So again, check out my other videos, my DUI photo booth builds, video 1 and video 5, I think, cover this build. I might be wrong. So just watch all 5 of them and subscribe and like. Oh, I lost one viewer. That's okay. So let's put this guy up. So point it up just a little bit. And the photo booth just mounts like that. There we go. Let's just secure it here. So I'll let you take a peek inside the back. That's what we all want, right? I want to see this thing. No one's giving away secrets except for me. Sub to my channel. I'll give you my secrets. So it's kind of like the other one, just like a smaller version. So Canon T5 camera, Surface Pro tablet acting as the touchscreen in the computer. There's a power bar in the back, and USB hub in case I need to hook anything else up to it. Yeah, so let's plug this bad boy in. You know what? I'm gonna have to turn off this other photo booth because I'm out of plugs right now. I'm not ready to the garage at the moment. So let's shut down this photo booth. So shutting down the other photo booth is just as simple as shutting Windows down. So and then you just turn the power off on the printer. So now that it's shut down, let's take the power cord and let's plug in this little guy. So once we plug it in, the lights boot up. Ooh, that looks bad. So let's just unplug the lights for the moment because they're looking pretty. Actually, it's kind of hard to get those lights off. Well, you saw inside, so let's take it around front again here. So this is the booth. See up here, there's just one of those light bulb screw-in things. So inside, I have a Nice Photo E100. So it's just like a light bulb that goes to a flash, and then it's got like the thing to the camera there. That's called the PC sync cord slot. And then you can adjust brightness. So we just, oh, and I've got a light bulb. So this is like a studio quality light bulb, but you don't need that. So screw them in, either or, like, it doesn't matter which side you screw them in. I'm gonna turn that light off because the lights are not going good with this video right now. So screw them in and then just put the umbrella on the back. So as before, it's just a little white photography umbrella you can get for anywhere from $5 to $20 on eBay or Amazon. So my other one that I was using was reflective. You can use reflective if you need to bounce more light back, but I always think that the white just looks better. So there's that set up. So I'm just going to go in and press on the tablet. So hold it for a few seconds and it boots up. So that's all that I should need to do. I guess we'll find out. So that's the starting screen of the Surface. Why they chose red, I don't know. Maybe I'll see if I can get it reprogrammed. I know that there's ways to do that. So I was working on updates. So it's actually almost done. So that doesn't matter. All right, so the Surface Pro tablets are awesome for photo booths. They have solid state hard drives in them. They're the only, not the only, but they're the first tablet that actually acts as a computer. So with DSLR booth, you need like a powerful i5 computer, and these tablets are computers inside tablets. They're awesome. I don't know what crazy person would use them for any other use other than photo booths, but they are perfect for photo booths. So DSLR booth is just booting up here, and right there, just automatically once I turn it on, it goes to the start screen. So simply, can you see it there? You cannot. That's maybe if we go closer. Okay, that's actually better. So DSLR booth lets us know when there's a new update. So it doesn't take very long. We might as well just install the update. So just press install, and maybe I hit the wrong button. Okay, let's not install the update. So very simply, you hook onto Wi-Fi when you get onto the booth. This one already knows my Wi-Fi, so we just it already knows my Wi-Fi, so it's automatically hooked up. So this is a custom screen, or it would be, right? Bride name, groom name, so they can tell us their names, then we put it in. And when they get the booth, they do exactly what I did here, and then you just push the button and it starts. So we're going to take a few photos, and then I'm going to text them to me. So let's press the screen, and it automatically starts. So, oh, it's set on green screen mode from my last green screen video. So if you watch any of my videos, you can check on my green screen video. That's the last time that I used this booth because it's still set on green screen. So let's go into settings. Sorry, wrong one. Let's go into green screen. And once you go into green screen, just push off. So now it will turn off green screen. So there we go, open photo booth, then maximize. So we're back in the screen. So there we go. It's going to take 4 photos. So then we're going to text it to ourselves. The flash is not on, so I'm going to have to turn the flash on, or it's not plugged in. Let's stop this. Oh, the upload's starting. So let's just, sorry guys, I suck. Okay, so DSLR booth was installing in the background for the last few minutes. So do you allow this app to make changes on your device? Yes, yes, we allow. So now it's just removing files from the previous DSLR booth, and it's downloading Visual CC, like a 64-based program. I don't know. It's just doing its thing. So you get to see how long it takes to reinstall. I think that this update has a beauty filter on it. So people who have imperfections on their faces, it like automatically just makes their face a little more smooth, but it's realistic looking at the same time. So that's kind of a cool thing to have. It's you always want people to look beautiful in your photo booth, right? So okay, so still installing. Okay, so DSLR booth has been successfully updated. Press OK. So DSLR booth's loading. So it says that there's one person in here, but I think that one person's me. So I might be talking to myself. Maybe you can press like if you're somebody, or if it's just me. Okay, so let's maximize the screen and let's take some photos. So as simple as pushing the button, right? Pushing the screen. So push the screen. It's going to take 4 photos. So let's take 4 photos. Think cheese. You can do it. Oh shoot! I forgot to turn this on again. So all you have to do is plug the PC sync card in to the flash, and it's ready. So very simple. And then obviously with the flash, way better, right? So photo 3. What's up? And then photo 4. See that? It's like the pose that I make on my videos when it's like subscribe to my channel right at the end. Okay, so that is, should put the beauty filter on and see if it takes anything out. Okay, so you can email or SMS on this booth, right? I don't do printing on it right now, so SMS, just going to text the photo to myself. Okay, so send, and then watch it pop up here. So and there it is. So, oh my gosh, this thing's blurry. So click in. it needs my Face ID. So it takes you to a screen where it says click the link. So you just click the link. It goes into a program called PhotoShare. So if you have DSLR booth, you're going to want PhotoShare. And there it is. And so you can just click into it and save it to your camera roll, and that's it. So very simple. You do need a Twilio account to enable the texting. So it costs about, I don't know, $10 every 2 months for me with 7 booths going out. So if you have 1 booth, you're probably paying like $15 a year or something like that. Yeah, so that's this little photo booth. Yeah, I'm not sure what else I'm gonna do today. I don't think anyone's really logged on. I'm not even sure if you can see this afterwards. So that's that concludes my live stream for today. And you stay classy.